All right, welcome back to Syn's Arcade. This is the Lord of Sin, and this is City Skylines. We're currently working on our city, Sin City, and hopefully we can get some people in today. I decided, did get a bunch of all of my games back for the PlayStation, and now I have PlayStation, mobile, and PC access. PC access will improve dramatically here very soon, very shortly. But in the meantime, we're going to continue on with what we've got here. But I just want to put that out there. We can now do XCOM 2. We can do Invisible Ink. We could do Cyberpunk. We could do another Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War. I mean, there's so many other games. I'll put the list inside of the Sins Arcade Discord so that everybody can keep up with it.
Hey man. AE.
Let me go in and check this out in the live control room. Hold on just a moment here, guys. Keep forgetting my voice must be near. Alright, let's go there. Get this one maybe. That way I can actually pay attention to who's chatting in. Load it in. Hey! Thank you guys for showing. I appreciate it considerably. Welcome back. Alright, so where we last left off, we were currently kind of contemplating changing this area in further
1, 2, 3 test.
Yes, 1, 2, 3 test. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3 test. How's the audio? How's the video? How's the music in the background?
Yes, hear you perfectly, everything perfect.
Everything is perfect. Everything is awesome or wonderful or something like that. I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that without getting a potential strike against me. Let me move the microphone.
I was told there'd be popcorn, literally unwatchable.
Literally, this is not even cool, man. There's no popcorn. What's up with that? Here's your popcorn. Got your popcorn
emoji
right
popcorn.
here, buddy. Emoji popcorn. That's what it's saying. Instead of, I thought it was saying M-O-G, not emoji. Oh no. That's actually kind of funny. I was like, what is this M-O-G? It makes sense now that I say it out loud, doesn't it? Wait, whoa. What's up with all that traffic? Hold on. These guys all parked off to the side? Looks like they are.
Face with tears of joy.
It looks like
popcorn is my fav.
Is your fav? My fav too. It's my fav too. My fav. What, Ryuki? Now you know that I'm streaming, so you want attention. Oh, Ryuki. Oh, the Ryuki. The Ryuki of it all. Ryuki. Oh, the Ryuki. Alright, so there's that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look at this boring space. Alright, the other thing I wanted to put in, I did a slight
what
bit.
Can I say? I love attention.
Is I did make this border, this main street, feeder street, all the way around. I made it into a median with the center, and then put those, what is it, sugar maples or
emoji.
something? Emoji. Emoji-san. Emoji. Alright, the other thing that I think we were looking for, I believe, was going to be the fishing stuff. And now we have that open. So, can I move one of these fishing? Can I put this fishing pier right here, maybe? I mean, I don't mind it being right next to the border. Alright, there's that one, and this is fishing pier. Here's fishing tours. A jet ski rental or a marina. I don't think we're deep enough for a marina. Riding stable, skate park. Alright, so let's see what the jet ski rental right next to that looks like, or up here. Maybe. And then, while that's growing in...
Make a waterfront maybe with keys.
Maybe. I mean, I may have to put the keys in, yes. That may be something I'm going to have to do here in just a moment. Give me just a second. Can I put that... Will that go there? Will that connect both of those? Oh, what do you know it will?
Ray.
Nice. Okay, and we're gonna have
very
this.
Happy I could join a stream for once.
I'm very glad you could join the stream as well, Brian. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna make this one way come off of here, I guess. That'll work. And then this comes out. Oh, that is not how I wanted that, but that'll work. What do you mean already upgraded? Can't upgrade. My patootie can't be upgraded. You won't let me upgrade that at all? Seriously? Wow. 2-lane robo trees. There.
Have any of the businesses in your city started money laundering yet?
Yes, absolutely. Where do you think I'm getting the
laughing.
kickback? Why do you think we're already up to 308 or 322,000? Somebody's been laundering some money, and it isn't me, but I don't know anything. Allegedly, I don't know anything, and neither do you.
Hopefully within a year or so my house will be built and I'll be able to do some streams with you.
Oh my goodness, I hope so. I have a bunch of ideas.
Allegedly.
Shivel wants to do podcasts too, so that's something that we could do. But man, we could do some seriously cool live streams. You know what? Honestly, for a lot of these houses look pretty similar. Brian in the house, Shivel in the house. What's up, everybody? Thank you all for coming out today. I appreciate that considerably. Look at this place is popping. Everybody wants to come over here. To Containers to Go.
Face reveal for your first milestone.
I've already done a face reveal. Alright, and hold on a second here. Alright, there we go. Brian S.'s Containers to Go. To get snakes in them. Don't ask.
The world cannot handle the sight of his beautiful face.
No, I'm not beautiful. Do not do that. Don't be playing that game. That's an unfair. That's wrong. Oh, I also made these more residential. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and add more residential.
I've been relegated to the takeout container of history.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. The takeout container of history. It's so contained, though. Did you see how contained it was? Oh, why is it powered on? Alright, so medical clinic. Nobody gets sick in Sin City. No one. Wait, did that say fly car ambulance? That's a fly car. Alright, so let us move. Because this is the hospital, right? Yeah, that's right. You guys told me to put that in
Maybe
last
change
time.
more generic industries to residential.
I'm going to have to. Well, actually, I have to come back over here and do the same thing and opposite over here. So now, for example, the rest of this can go into... can be undone. There. Gets rid of those. And that allows me to build in more farming stuff, because the farm's at 4, but we still need a little bit more in there. We still have to maybe take away from that
too. In the
too.
year 2028, there is still no sign of Elder Scrolls 6, but Skyrim has released 1.5 more times.
See, this guy knows. This guy knows. Did you guys want to play that? They're gonna make devices specifically for the
Fly
toilet.
cars are small cars that are used here in the UK for cases doesn't he require taken to hospital.
But so they're not very cool in the long run. They're not fly. It's just. So you're telling me it's just. You know, I have a problem with false advertising. I'm just saying. Just want to put that out there. Alright, so, alright. Checking this, we're going to go back.
Elder Scrolls 6 run Doom?
Yes. No, actually, I don't think... Not very... I mean, can Bethesda...
LOL.
Can Bethesda run anything decently? Come on now. You already know the answer to that one. Alright, so, let's go ahead and throw... Nope. Wait, am I doing that, or is it just a waste of time because there's just not enough people working in here? So, 123 of 140 workers. We're so close. So incredibly close. Okay, let's do this then. Let's go out one more round on this. Wide sidewalks. Come up. Are there... Did I turn those off? No.
Microsoft bought them out. Elder Scrolls 6 will introduce the Red Ring of Death Part 2. I've seen Doom run on a calculator powered by potatoes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Microsoft is not probably gonna win on that. I think there's gonna be a new player here very soon to that one that's gonna shake some stuff up. Don't quote me on that, but either that or somebody's gonna get blocked on that. Because that would absolutely give Microsoft a monopoly, and the United States government has never been afraid of telling Microsoft when to go kick rocks. So, just putting that out there. Let me put some water up.
Doom can run on some crazy builds. I have seen the calculator video too.
Dude, I've seen them run on billboards. So yeah, that kind of tracks. Oh man. Let me know if you guys want me to change the station, that music station that's on here or not. Alright, let's get here.
I've also seen it run on a pregnancy test screen.
Congratulations, you have a brand new Coca Demon.
A wonderful thing.
It's gonna be a beautiful imp, just like its mom.
Will release a video game console to compete with PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo.
Probably. It's called Meta, the sequel.
Please no.
You guys have phones though, right? You guys have your implants yet, right? Oh my goodness, hold on just a moment. I need some more creamer in this coffee. Oof, give me a moment, I'll be right back, guys.
At Akio, we've been
what they
making the
gonna
best
call
in
it?
mobile phones for... How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls, pick it up. It's for you. Akio Mobile. Welcome back to Mars Official Radio. Due to the dynamic and irregular environment in schools, I was dissatisfied working as a teacher. Instead, I went back to the university and studied astrophysics. Physics is the science of matter, its motion, and its behavior in time and space. Astrophysics is the science of things like dark
Skylanders,
matter,
again, emoji winking face.
Nor reflects electromagnetic radiation. We don't know if it really exists, but it helps us explain the irregular movements of galaxies. It obviously didn't get rid of all irregularities. After a little talk, it's time for a little music. That's regular.
All right, thank you guys for your patience. I'm back. See how this looks. So far, so good, I think. They need more residential, but we're going to be working on that park area too. How are these doing? The only problem is I can never get the water to line up correctly, so it's always more stilted out like this. How are you going to get the jet skis down? I can never get it the right way. Alright, but somebody did mention a K earlier. K, however you want to pronounce it. So let's go ahead and get a K up here and see if we can't. Maybe I need to have those in for that in first. All right, so let's go ahead and try that. Pause, grab that, and move it over to here. Move this over to here. We have more than enough money. We can easily kind of eat that a little bit if we had to. All right, go back over and okay up. Okay, what about here? Oh, come on. No. You can get it so pretty right in there. Urgh. Okay. That's still too tight of a turn, maybe? So I guess it does have to come in this way. So it looks from this angle. There we go. That's a little bit better. What the heck? Oh, come on. Well, Timmy, you gotta climb a little bit to get there, but it's gonna be okay. Alright, let's try that. Move this back. Over to right there. Move the jet skis even further up here. We might be able to put a marina between the two. Hey, they're okay and happy with that. Unfortunately, I have no way short of deleting this street, I think. And even then, that's still not. Okay.
Maybe delete roads first, make the key, then to make the roads.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna have to do. Out this way.
Stairs.
Well, unfortunately on console you don't have as many options as you do on PC. Come on, no. There.
Disney World Station.
Alright, there we go. This doesn't look that bad. That looks okay. Unfortunately, I can't fill in this little gap right here in the center, but I mean, it looks okay, and the game takes it. So, as long as it takes it in the long run, no offense, I kind of like that. Although it looks weird that there's only that there, but I mean, and it makes their height considerably even higher. So you guys like that with the key or not? Do you think that looks acceptable with the key?
The water is super low.
That it is, but there's not much that I can do about that. We have to have our mascot.
The key looks nice though.
I mean, the water is super low, but there's not much else that I can do for that, unfortunately. On console, I don't have a way to spawn more water in, and this is right at the boundary.
Jeffrey the giraffe.
This is right at the, yeah, exactly. This is right at the boundary of the border itself, at least for this tile. And so I don't have a way to do that, but let's see here. I do want to add some things in really quickly, though. Let's see, do I even have any room in here for boreal pine? Probably not. No, I don't. Like, there's one of those white right here. Yeah, I don't even, it won't even let me get close enough. Okay, if it won't let me get close enough with that, well, let me get close enough with a street light. Oh, it will. Okay.
Sin, what do you think Disney would call their gaming console?
The give us money. Or is it just any merchandise that Disney makes, I think. You know what? Honestly, I don't know. That's a really good question. I have no idea what they would actually call it. Hey, why didn't that take? Did I move too fast? Right there. Oh, what the heck? It like put him down and then took it away. Did it do it over here too? No, that's weird. What? It says there's one there.
It is tide time the water level fell down.
Oh, there's somebody already out here. What are you doing out here, lady? This is Ashley White. She's an uneducated young adult residing at the Glade residence, but she is a worker for Organic Stalls, and she's going to the fishing pier. And she just disappeared. Whoa, what is going on at the fishing pier? I have no idea what just happened there. That is so creepy. All right, so we can also add in let's add in a beach ball court. Oh, come on. No. Finicky. No.
You need a path to connect the key to the streets.
It won't let me do it. The path that I gave it is probably the best path it's going to get, truth be told. Man, this is such a wonky square that I made here. But we'll do that. We'll throw in some commercial just to make them happy. And that should get people going. Wait, why is there no fence around that? That's so weird. Okay, let's put a fence around that too. Detailing with Sin.
Connect the ends of the key with the path on the side.
What if the ball goes over there? Okay. Well, let me cut this through. Probably not. Oh, Will. Haha. What do you know? Nope. Get there. There we go. Thank you. There. Kind of like that. A little bit better. Doesn't matter because of the way the ground slopes in, it's going to fall in anyway. Connect the ends of the key to the path on the side. Honestly, this is okay. I mean, I can come back and make it look pretty later on. I'm not still very good at pretty just yet. I'm getting there. I'm trying to get there. A number of different things I'm trying to do at the same time. Alright, so I pulled those out. Looks like those were already... How did those already turn? Did I hit them? I didn't remember. Oh, I did hit them. That's right, I did. Okay. Alright, so there's that. What about down here? Oh, we did add the dog park.
There is a fire. MOG fire emergency.
Oh, the fire's gone. They still want some more, so let's do Small pack of residential on this side. And on this side. And then some more commercial. Might get some jobs going in, but I mean, we need the jobs for the ore industry, truth be told. Whatever. Alright, let's throw all these in. Before we go any further, though, I want to throw in some more of those landmark. Are they in landmarks? I think they're in landmarks. Yeah, some of these are. Okay, so let's see here. Semiconductor plant. Wow, there's a bunch of new stuff in here. Research center, nanotechnology center. Welcome to Sin City. Low carbon footprint, the Majesty, Pinoy Street, Vanga. Ooh. New Orchard Ocean Pier. That pier is gigantic, though, man. Look at the size of that thing. It's called genetics for a reason. Is it really a pier if it becomes a bridge? Is it still really a pier? Well, this is cool looking. I like the way this looks. Does that hang off of the side or something? I don't
Make it a
understand.
bridge, LOL.
Can I have this coming off the dog park? No, I guess not. I kind of like how that looks, though.
Thanks for the stream, Sin.
Oh, all right. Hey, Brian S., thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it. I'll see you inside the Discord later on. Let's go with the Breakers Hotel. We can put the Breakers Hotel. Actually, ooh, perfect. Actually, we'll do that right here. Right, ooh, right there. Right there. One hotel there. And the Fabian House. Ooh, I like that. Okay, one right there. And maybe one more hotel. Old Coastal Hotel right here. That should help spur this up quite a bit. Get some of these areas going. And so it looks like they want more. Throw a basketball court in over there. No, that should be more than enough to keep them happy. Look at how blue all these are. They're good stuff, man. It's good stuff. There. That way you can't say you don't have anything. Oh. They're going to come in. There we go. Let's improve that. There we go. Keep going, keep going.
Land value.
That's what I'm trying to do right now, is improve the land value. So, looking at that, let's take a look. $31 per square meter. Not too shabby. This portion right here seems to be one of the best area across the board. This isn't too shabby behind it. The greener it is, the bluer and greener it is, the higher the value. And now that I put in all of this new stuff over here into this little residential area, this like smaller leisure area, these different things will actually help quite a bit. In fact, we could probably even start looking into adding our first. That's a sightseeing bus tour. We could do
Maybe
a walking
services
tour.
will make it even higher.
So, for example, we could do a walking tour where they walk from over here, or from further down here, or even from the dog park, and have them do a long walk all the way down, around, and come back. I could put in a sightseeing bus line.
No toll stations on roads, right?
Not yet. There aren't any tolls. Oh no, sorry, I take that back. We did add the one toll outbound, but we have to do the inbound toll as well here very, very soon. In fact, let me see if that can be done. Give me just a second. Can I move that here? Alright, let's go up here and grab... I think that was just a single in, right? One-way toll, yeah, one-way toll.
Is there a way to beat the game? Huh.
There is no beating the game. There is no game to beat per se. The game is only, that's a really good question. Hey, hi Fabian, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate your support. As far as beating the game, depending upon the platform you're playing this game on, for example, I'm currently playing on PlayStation 4, and even though I have most of the DLCs, now that I have most of the DLCs, I don't have mods that I have to work with or that I can work with, but I have everything else to help me out in that regard to do everything but the mods themselves. So that being said,
plays Fortnite when I play LOL.
Let's see here.
I'm Panamasculine, and you're listening to Mars
Get rid of
Official
this.
Radio, your reliable source for the music you love.
And this can go here. Hold on just a second. So, yeah, as far as playing this on PC, again, I would have to have the DLC enabled for it to be able to go there, that route. Just bring everybody in. Does that bring everybody in? How's that going to go? So I have to disconnect this one as well, right? Alright, so there's that, and then we're going to go ahead
and... You only beat the
and...
game when you can't load the map anymore because it has too big of a file.
Pretty much. That's it right there. That's pretty much it. So on PlayStation, unfortunately, I only have 9 tiles that I have access to. So that's kind of that's a problem there in that regard, but that's what goes with it. Let's do that there. I'm not sure if closing that off is going to help or not. Matter of fact, let's speed this up a bit and see how well this improves. So everybody coming off has to go in, and everybody leaving has to go in, has to be told. But I'm wondering if these silos over here are going to slow traffic down coming in. So we're going to keep an eye on that here for just a moment.
There are also node limits. The console has fewer options than PC due to a lack of mod support, but is still worth playing in my honest opinion.
Alright, so that doesn't look like that's really hurting us too badly on there. These cars are coming in pretty good. I don't even have access to that that off-ramp at all over there. But man, what is going on with that off-ramp? That's kind of crazy. Alright, so these cars are coming in. All of these vehicles are coming in pretty good. What is that? Oh, it's a motorcycle. Who is that? Scooter! Scooter! A. Aspen Richardson. Works at the power plant. She resides at the Orchard residence and she's currently driving home. So let's be really creepy now and follow her home.
Are you saying that ramp is a little off?
That ramp is a little bit... Whoa! Maybe that's where she lives. She's on her Akira bike here, apparently. Alright, I gotta get rid of that loop. We don't need that loop any longer, I don't think. Oh, she lives right here, in the old industrial district. Oh, at least she got to park her motorcycle. That's pretty cool. Alright. Everything's doing really well there. What happened here?
Put out the fire.
The heck? They should be putting out the fire. I mean, it looks like they got... It was this house, right? I swear it was this house. Why are there people sick over here? Well, that's what you get for living right here. That's what I get for putting a business right there. You know what? There. You can be sick all you want. Be sick somewhere else.
The road had a chip in it.
Okay. That it did. Throw this out of there. What is this? That is an M&H Clothing, a drugstore that's almost at level 3. I really don't want to get rid of these. M&H Clothing. Oh, they're already moving on their own, huh? Why did you guys move? I didn't tell you you had to go. I didn't kick you out. I didn't do these things. That improves it all.
Put a pool and then remove the ladder from the pool while people are swimming.
Oh, so you played The Sims too? Is that what you're telling me? That's what I'm hearing. Because that's a Sims move. That is absolutely a Sims move. Alright, I think we're going to have to probably extend this a little further out further than I wanted to. But it's all good. We can get these people to move in and start working over there and growing that area out. It'll be way more impressive for me. And thankfully, we're finally cash flush enough to where we can easily sustain most of the changes we would be making anyway to the city. In fact, I got to start looking into finances.
Make a rat burger joint.
A rat burger joint. Man, I'm gonna tell you. Anybody tell you the story about rat burger? Rat burger was good, actually. It was better than I thought it was going to be. And even though it was misleading. Mildly misleading. But rat burger. Rat burger. Rat burger. Okay. Let's get some more people in here. Alright, so what is going on with the Xlen Graphene Zone? 106. We're losing workers. What is going on over here? Unfortunately, I can't block them off from anything else but that. There's no way around that. I hear all these other buildings over here are upgrading. The farm's doing great. Look at the farm. 511 out of 710
Them
workers.
gas prices are killing them.
Produce until next. So we need 135,000 resources, but we're doing good on great on that, in my opinion. I mean, we could probably add a little more crops, animal products, and flour. How is this doing? So this is grinding 65 tons a week of crops into flour, and this is storing. Oh, that's a cattle shed. How is this doing? Huh. Okay, these are getting there. They're getting there. And then you're storing... Oh, this stores both crops and products. Okay. We kept the carousel here because obviously I think people would be happy with that. I want to change the music up a little bit here. Are we in the official Mars radio?
How long until the Basilisk is running?
Basilisk should be up and running in the next 2 weeks or so, max.
Flashpoint.
It will be ready for Flashpoint, but the channel won't be ready for Flashpoint for at least another couple of months because Flashpoint is not ready to be seen publicly. Unfortunately, I can't even because of the agreement on that one. I can't even share it the way I would normally like to share it, or try to, I can't even be sneaky about that. Uh-oh. Alright, controller looks like he's gonna die. I need to change controllers. I'll be right back. After these messages, I'll be right back.
You signed in, Dot? Of course. I had to. Comment 69, baby. When does the game slate to release? Next year now. 12023. Probably 2Q, but I don't know for sure.
All right, there we go. I'm back, and let's come over here.
The new Connie boy should be able to run it, I hope.
I hope so too. It should. There's no reason it shouldn't be able to run it. Oh yeah, it should be able to run it with no problem. I mean, you may not be able to run it on, or at least record it on higher specs, but it should run. What's up with this road? These people are getting sick over here because it's still a polluted area, but I had to grow something and trying to grow this in. And this is still not growing. We don't have any glass. There's no metals. Maybe we need more. Let's throw another small ore mine up here then, I guess. Ore grinding mill. That one's off of that street, right? So this can go off of this street right here. That, and then another storage right there. All right, and go ahead and grab the water and get that set up. I don't know, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm really
Can Star Traders Frontiers run Doom? Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Not only can Star Traders run Doom, it runs it in with Doom traits. So yeah, take that, senior smartass. Alright, and actually we'll just come over and we'll take that off of here. Alright, so there's that. That should run in and start up here in just a moment. Let's get that going. I mean, I don't want to deal too much because, I mean, I don't want this. This can still get quite polluted, you know, right? You can create enough pollution in the area.
Anyone who ever got dims from Doom?
They got dims from Doom? Not to my knowledge. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no clue.
Stop the pollution.
Actually, it's not as polluted over here as I thought it was. Technically, I don't think it is. Hold on, let's check it. Pollution. Oh, I stand corrected. That is quite polluted. Oh, go back to that, actually. Oh, man. Dang. Look at that. Just completely takes it right out. Wow. All right, what kind of park can we put here to make them happy? Let's see here. A plaza with picnics? No, that's still too small. What about this one? That's even smaller. That's not good. That's still too small. Tropical garden, magic Athena. That's way too big.
That is darker than my soul and my jokes.
Aha! That hot red sports car. They always matter.
Just delete any generic industry that will make your other specialized industries get more workers and level up.
I don't know that that does that, because obviously we did try to do that and we got rid of almost all of the generic industry, right? There's only, I think, hold on, let me look. That's not a bad idea, but this right here and then right over here, no, that's even now residential too. So this is generic. This tiny bit here is generic. This one is marked as generic, but nothing is growing in because it's not to the street. So that's not even growing anything. That's residential. This is generic. This is generic. This is generic. Generic. Right? There's not very many of them. There's not very much generic in. I know pollution lives matter. Trust me, I didn't want to do it that way. I was trying my best to get this to grow in. We're making some decent money now, but once this ore area starts growing in the right way, it's going to be crazy, actually. But we've got to get the people in to do it first. Finally. Alright, so that gives us a +4 to efficiency, -10 to pollution, which is good. Gives us ore industry worker barracks, industrial steel plant, glass manufacturing plant, a lot more ore storage, and then small ore mine underground. So we're going to actually continue to work on this right now. Truth be told, if we can get this going, let's get those going. Because I would like to very much do that. What was I using? Those are the industrial roads, right? Okay, yeah. Go in here, grab the industrial roads. Oh, come on. This is some lo-fi chilled music on this. Kind of like that. Alright, so there's that. Let's go in and... Oops. We're going to show off some of the other stuff from the other DLC here in just a moment, too. Alright, so the next generic area we can do is...
You are unable to show any alpha or beta gameplay?
Yes, correct. I am unable to show anything alpha gameplay especially. Can I get 3 of these in? Oh, I can! Wow. Barely. Alright, so there's that. Small ore ground right there. And maybe come back off one more round. Because we have all this entire tile. This
what
whole
is the industry that you're redeciding to make the biggest? Or all will be equal?
Roughly all equal. I mean, that's the idea, is to make them all roughly the equidistant. Let's get that to go through. And then maybe we could put some small, you know, make this a small park area too. I'm not sure. And then we can add some like little nature reserve stuff along here, or I can border it in, put some other like playground areas, because that is barracks. And I'm presuming most of the people who are going to be working here are going to be, you know, single men and women, but that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean that's always going to be that way. Let me put that in over here too. Hey, that's cool. I like that. Yes, very much so. The more pathing I can put in, the better. There, I can't put it through there. Can't put it through there. What about through here? Oh yeah.
Hopefully they allow the beta content creators to show off teasers to promote the game in the coming weeks before launch.
Well, they're going to be using some of the stuff that we're generating to build promotional stuff anyway. I mean, that's already kind of built into it. We've been trying to help out, and in fact, after I'm done with today's stream, I'm going to probably get on there and play a couple bits and do some recordings, but I can't share those recordings with anybody, unfortunately, only with the community. If you're in that community, then you can see those things if you're part of that alpha, as long as you have access. Unfortunately, I can't break that. I can't, and I've had that trust with this developer for well over a decade. I'm not breaking that trust now. Not for anybody, no offense. So, let's see how this does. So that's an underground mine. Underground mine. Mine precious. Alright, so, oh, I gotta put the water in.
I am just hyped for the release of the game.
I know, and I'm glad you are. There's a lot of people who are.
What game are you talking about?
For a new game coming out called Cyber Knights Flashpoint. So it is, think XCOM in a cyberpunk future with a lot of heist simulation, so to speak, to work with. So there is going to be a heist simulator that's built into, you know, that frames the game as well, so that you can take your crew out and try to build them up as you guys are taking down the man, or working for this company, or maybe one of your squad mates has it out for this other corporation, or their sister is indebted to them, and so they need you to go rescue the sister. So you have to put in the plans to not only go grab the sister, but you need to put in all the plans that formulate around getting there. So maybe you need to get a hold of one mission requires you to take down a badge, or to wipe a badge from a security guard so that you can gain access later on. Or maybe you need to get access codes to be able to get one of the utility entrances, to be able to access that, because your hacker needs to be on site to do the hacks. This is not like Mission Impossible. You're hacking a major corporation that has kill orders right on site. So you need to be able to hack for your operatives on site as well in real time. And it's a turn-based game. With a squad up to, I believe, I think we're eventually going to go to 6, but as of right now, the squad is still 4 max on each mission. It is not open world, and it is quite exciting already. It's made by the Trese brothers, Trese brothers.
Sounds
Let me see if
good.
I can find a link for it. Give me just a moment.
Do you think this game will be their biggest game yet?
I think it has very good likelihood to be one of their biggest games yet. Yes, I can say that with a good certainty. And the reason I can say that is because it's their first game that's going to be in a completely new... hold on just a moment. I'm trying to grab the link. A completely new engine. And so because of that, it will...
URL.
Okay, good. You guys can see that URL. Alright, good. Because it will be in Unity in 3D, it's going to be their first 3D game, and it's going to give them a lot of opportunities. Plus, they had their biggest Kickstarter ever using that in that game. So, I have good hopes for it. They have good hopes for it, and that's really the only things that really should matter. By all means, please take a look. That is I'm very excited for it. I've been waiting for a long time for this game, and I'm very excited to be able to test it. But I'm taking in and learning, but I mean, there's a bunch of new things in my life recently, so I'm just trying to take it in stride and show what I can when I can. But please understand that as soon as that game is eligible for me to show off, I will be putting so many videos out on it. It'll make your head spin, because it's something different. It's something new. The developers absolutely deserve it with everything that they put in, and the effort and power and time that they put into their games. You may have heard of Trese Brothers games, but you may or may not have them on any of your Android or Apple devices or PC. I cannot recommend them enough, but I'm biased, so I can say that thing. I can say that. You know, that's fair. I can say that. I'm being honest. All things being considered. I know you guys need water. I want this there. Can I throw another one in? No, I can't. And that pushes off into them. Okay. So there's that. That's enough there. Maybe add the water on. The industry, I mean, our monies now that we're getting on a weekly basis, I'm watching them in the bottom left corner, and it's kind of crazy. It is very crazy. So we are doing very well financially in the city. Very well financially in the city. Let's go ahead and take a look at the economy, because we haven't looked at that in a bit.
Remember when Frontiers ranked above Cuphead on the Windows Play Store?
Yes, I do. I do remember that. And now, because we have different areas predominantly for a lot of the residential, we're going to start implementing buses or some kind of high efficiency network to get back and forth between. Maybe metro. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Come on, get the water going. There we go. May have to add another thing of barracks here. I really want this one to grow as much as the 294 of 450 workers. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw some more barracks in really quick. We can always come back and delete them if we don't need them, but I mean, it's better. I'd rather have them and not necessarily need them than be the opposite. I'm sure anybody can agree with that statement. And I don't think... Oh, I could actually, huh? So if Morgan Street was... Oh, if Morgan Street wasn't here, could I fit one more row? Oh, I could, but I don't think the street I could find would be narrow enough for one. It would, yeah. Actually, what I could do is this, and this, and then...
It has been 4 years since we were streaming Fortnite all the time. Time flies.
Was it really? Wow, holy cow. That is crazy. And then I can put some other stuff in here as well. So that interconnects those. And that gets us, what, 3, 4, 5 more barracks here to kind of boost up the... I'm talking away from the microphone. Come on, Sin, way to go. Let's go in here. I mean, I don't know very much about the game. I'm still learning, right? Let's be honest. 312 is 650 workers, so I have way more capacity. We just need to get people over here because our resources are more than enough to move to the next step. Glass and metals. They're doing okay over here. What about the glass? Okay. And what about, how are you guys doing?
Roto 500 subs.
Road to 500 subs? Yes, I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, preferably if I can get there, but hey, I'll take 500. I ain't scared. Ain't scared. Oh. So we do need a larger thoroughfare. Let's go ahead and throw this large avenue with grass. Hey! So the excellent graphene zone is now ranked up and reached level 3. The area bonuses, the efficiency is raised by an additional 8%, and pollution.
We need 77 more subs.
Pollution is now down 20% from what it was, and we now have access.
500.
And we now have access to the rotary kiln plant, electronics factory, seabed mining vessel, and medium ore mine. And thank you, Shivel. I appreciate that for the tally on the subs. If you guys have enjoyed anything that you've seen yesterday, today, or prior on this channel, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate it. It helps me out. I'm an independent creator, and I'm just taking time to learn it.
Electronics factory is the next move.
Electronics factory is the next move? I don't know. I've got a lot of room to grow, and we haven't even looked at the second tile. This is still the first tile. We still even have to look at our...
4 likes wood.
We even have to look at this. We have to start a forestry. We haven't even started forestry yet. I think that's our next play. Do you guys think the farming's doing okay? Farming... 488 of 710 workers, 6,549 cells, $2,065 a week in upkeep. We don't have any of the policies.
Make a hike trail in the woods. That would be cool.
Make a hike trail in the woods? Well, there is technically... I mean, I could do that too. But, like, this park pathway is going to come down to here and meet up with this that goes all the way along. So, I mean, I've got to fill it in still and create the rest of the park. But, for example, let's go here. Go back to Jeffrey and get Jeffrey to come down the park. So, this actually goes right along the river. Nice and peaceful. Wastebasket. Man, imagine that, just coming out here, sitting at the bench with your big giraffe ass, just sitting up on here on the bench and enjoying the waterfront. Whoa. So he gets all happy about it. He gets all happy about that water. Look at that. It's like, man, look at that. Man, let me tell you something. This water looks glorious. I can't swim. Nobody told me giraffes can't swim. Oh, God. Okay, I'm better.
The bench is nice and shady until a bird strikes from the tree.
Until a bird strikes from the tree. And there we go. It's actually quite peaceful.
He said, I don't know about y'all, but this she. Bloop blub bulb.
Glub glub. Bleep glub. I don't know how your Sunday is, but this Sunday, enjoy it with a giraffe. And then this giraffe, this comes up right next to, I think this is that resort. Pretty sure this is the resort. Yeah, they have a pool with plastic water. Look at, dang, that is the strongest cellophane I've ever seen in my entire life.
Whenever I see Jeffrey run, he says in boots and pants and boots,
In boots and pants. That's right, in boots and pants. Oh, look at how. Oh. Go! Be
Tis but the finest
free!
plastic of water.
Be free! Be free! Be free!
How's the weather up there?
Whee! The day that Bambi ran. Run,
Boy has
Bambi,
hops
run.
for the days.
Has hops for days. Yeah, he does. Boing, boing. He's got magic hops. Got magic legs. His music's kind of chill, actually, to do this to. What is up with that? Oh, come on, man. Oh. Okay, that looks like garbage. I'm sorry how that looks. And this is actually supposed to be a walkway to get down? Okay, I guess so. Man! Is it just me? Or is that fire hydrant like gigantic? Either that or it's a very tiny deer. There you go. Murder mittens. Let's go, murder mittens. I mean, we're not, undead or unalive mittens. Unalive mittens. Ha! Rar, rar. Rar, I pee in your shoe. Look at that. Whoa. Alright, you come back this way. No, okay, you're going that way? Alright, no, this way. Alright, you kick off, and as soon as you come by, I'm gonna jump over the top of you. Ready? Alright, go.
On the Basilisk,
Whoa!
you need to recreate the Enter Top 5 San Andreas map.
The entire GTA 5 San Andreas map. I mean, at that point, I could just play San Andreas in multiplayer.
Do you
mode.
even skate, brew?
I do skate, brew. I do. Brew. Brew. I want to rent one of these fine jet skis. I don't care if I don't have opposable thumbs. I would still like to rent one of these fine jet skis. Well, bye.
Bra.
Cat can float. Myth debunked. Sorry if they made it too much jittery. I'm
Water
sorry about
kitty.
that, guys. Water kitty. Alright, so. I know we were messing around, but that gave us a little bit more money to kind of work with. How is this? I kind of like how that looks. Man, that's very pretty. Maybe we can add in... Alright, so we were talking about the park area. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so going back to the park. That is part of this. What you see is what you
switched
get
back
park.
to the camera and I thought the cat flew and ragdolled.
Whee! Look what I can do! Alright, so you said you wanted to walk through the park, or through there, and that's part of the... What is this? What is that? What do you connect to? Oh, okay, you know what? No, that doesn't have to connect to that. Let's go ahead and throw all this in there. And so that's all part of... that whole area now is... the whole river is essentially part of the park. We're gonna have that here. I'm not sure if we need to have those out or not into this as part of it too or not. I mean the leisure quality on this side of the Yeah, I can talk today. It's pretty good.
Are you
right.
selecting areas?
That is the what I was using was the park paint tool to paint the park area. So for example, now on this, we can have the park entrance come up, and let me open up the full menu. So we have different options for the city park. Let me get the speed going up so we get some more money in. And so we have access to a normal city park, and it has things like chessboards, park piers, gazebos, climbing frame, trampoline
Mariposa Park.
Mariposa Park. I can do that. That's what we're gonna call it. The next one is the amusement park, which has all of the amusement park things you expected. It's gonna have carousels, piggy trains, rotating teacups, swinging boat, house of horrors, bumper cars, drop tower, pendulum ride, Ferris wheel, and roller coaster. The zoo has all the zoo and zoo-esque types of items. And then finally, the nature reserve is just all about, full-on lookout towers, camping sites, fishing cabins, hunting cabins, things of that nature. So I think we just had to pick one. What kind of type do you think we should choose? Because it does include anything over here in this area, right? And then down into the river along where these rocks are, we can put a pathway that crosses for pedestrians only down here so they can hang out in the park area. It's going to include the other side of Lay Old Dog Park, and because it kind of links into it using this pathway, so we can link into this pathway that walks along the waterfront as we've already seen. And there's buildings that can attach to the pathways themselves. And then finally we'll come back over to here, only this time, once we have it all connected, we'll have it set up with a gate, so the only people who can get into Mariposa Park are people who pay the exorbitant sum of money that we're going to charge for access to the park. But that helps for maintenance and everything else as well. So what kind of park do you guys think we should go with? Should we look at here, let me see if I do it here. City park, amusement park, a zoo, or a nature reserve? So amusement park, city park, nature reserve, or zoo? Talk amongst yourselves. Alright, but what kind of park did you guys want? Nobody said what kind of park they wanted. Anybody there? Bueller? Anybody there? Alright, so while you're looking for that, I'm going to go over here and put this back through. Where the hell was that going to be going? I think that was just supposed to cut through for this. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought I had put one through. I did not. Let's go here. No, nobody. Alright. Well, I don't know what kind of park you guys want, so I don't know what the heck to put there. I don't know. Alright, let's go here and another tooling with wide sidewalks. And out one. Okay, perfect. Nope. In here, and then make it slightly unique, I guess. Yeah, you can move. Alright, let's go there and add some more water. Here. Okay. Get some more residential in because clearly that's what they want. There's a lot of residential. In this way, grab this again. So that's clear. I did not do these because I wanted to keep some of the trees that are there in a little bit more. You can see where the pollution begins. This is all fluffy tree.
This is downtown radio.
Not so fluffy. Well, that's kind of cool.
I feel good today. You know why? I have the best job in the whole world because I get to play good music. Music that touches souls.
Doing pretty good.
Speaks to your feelings. Tell us
Okay.
when you hear it. Drop us some mail. Send us a letter. We want to
Drop us some mail. Actually, mail didn't sound. We gotta probably look into that too. All right. So now that we've got that going, let's focus on this. We didn't say what kind of buildings we wanted, so I don't know. But the other thing we're gonna do is we are going to start trying to plan out how we're going to do the plan out how we're going to start doing the forestry, and maybe that way. Alright, yeah, so maybe that's not a bad idea, because it's just one large road. These are all just one big, it's going to be one big giant square. And I can do all these in, one off here as well, maybe. do off of here. And just do one ways around. Kind of keep the flow of traffic. Like, what is not letting me grab onto that node? Why won't you let me take that node? Alright. Now, the good thing about forestry is forestry doesn't create a lot of pollution either. So that's going to be good as far as that's concerned. Oh, come on. All right. One up and over. And then you come in here. Yeah, I think that's not too shabby. We can work with that. We can absolutely work with that. And then we can fill stuff in as we need to as we go. More importantly, we can kind of feed off of this here. Alright, so if that is the case, now... Oh, I guess I can't do it the way I wanted to do it, but it'll work. Okay, lanes coming in. Actually, hold on. Alright, so yeah, this can actually probably come into this and get changed out to that. It's going to be significantly smaller than what it was, but that will allow us to kind of fill in more spaces too if we need to. Because we can always come back and add the trees, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. Go there. Change direction, I said, please. Oh, change direction, let's go. There's that, there's that. Nope. Okay. There. Alright, so they come in, come out that way. And unless I do it this way, which I could probably do actually. That way they only come in this way, only go out that. Down here and around. Kind of like that. And then they have to come around through. Let's make this much larger then. What do you mean I can't upgrade this one? I certainly can. Don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
Hold on just a moment. Excellent! Hey! We finally got your graphene center upgraded. There we go. That's what I was... Well, I didn't want it like that, but that'll work. How about this? With grass median with trees. Let's do it that way. How does that look? 3, 3. And it works for me. Okay, so... We're getting ready to build onto the forest, or start the forestry area, but here is your, gonna change the name of this too. What is the name of this gonna be? Don't even know. All right, excellent. Since everybody else kind of dipped out here, we'll come back out of this. We'll come back and rename this in a moment. You have some options. We have a park that we're going to cut off because I just realized what I just cut into. So as soon as I redo this forestry area a little bit, in just a few, then we're going to be putting a park right here on Audrey Graham Street. But I'd like to know what kind of park you want. So we have nature reserve, zoo, amusement park, and city park options. What kind of park do you think should go into this area where we have painted out to be Mariposa Park? What type of park should it be? It already features a fishing pier, jet skis,
Amusement park, of course.
Amusement park? Alright, sounds like a plan. Alright, let's go ahead and start adding that in then. Actually, we're going to get rid... Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that. We're going to cut that off significantly, maybe one more. We probably don't even need all that. And just have to shrink these the streets down here. We'll figure that out. We'll come back. All right, so let's go ahead and put that in then. So you said amusement park. All right, that's a main gate or a small amusement park main gate. I'm thinking...
Think big, big smile.
All right, so that's exactly what we're going to go with. So we're going to go ahead and lay this down. It's in the park area, right? Yeah. Okay. And by us putting that down, that starts us at a level 1 and gives us amusement park side gates, amusement park souvenir shops, restrooms, game booth 1 and 2, a carousel, an amusement park cafe, and amusement park plaza. So we're going to go ahead and start building on those right now. All right. Everything is paused. And how we build this out is we build from the main menu itself. So it wants us to use this pathway and come out. So we can come out from here and all the way down, because we know it's going to go out to this area anyway, right? The cool thing is the power path itself basically supplies all the power and water. So we just need to figure out how it breaks out from here. And as long as it doesn't touch any of the streets themselves, then we can have it go out as far as we want. And the only people who have access are, again, the people who paid for access. So we can come back down here. And then we can leave it not connect to this because we haven't reconnected that back on yet. In fact, we could probably put a side gate down here so that the other part of this community can buy in, as well as another side gate down on this area, so you have multiple spaces where people can just get into the park, and they pay for it. And they may end up using that for a way to get to and from the future forestry area as well, and they'll pay for the privilege to be able to get back and forth to work. In fact, there's some ways that people like to choose that.
Just lost the fight to 2 LGA 1155 motherboards and CPUs. I hate that platform. Emoji confused face.
Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and drag that across. Alright, and get the first stuff in. Matter of fact, let's finish this because I don't like how that looks. Let's go down here. Grab the industry road. No! Okay, industry road. Straight. Alright. And then go back to the pathway. Go to freeform. Really? No. Alright, you know what? That's fine. We'll figure that out later. Because I'm figuring out how, like, I wanted to bring that across,
By the
but
way,
I may
is
have to
the
bring it
PS4
across this way.
limited to 720p streaming?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is without a capture card. And unfortunately, the way I'm going to have the Basilisk set up, it will not allow me or give me the opportunity to be able to utilize a capture card for the PlayStation. Just means that all of my PlayStation streams are going to be locked at 720. And I'm hoping that that's not too bad, at least for the near future. We can just move forward accordingly. I mean, that's why the whole evolution. I unfortunately don't have lots of money where I can just go get a brand new PlayStation 5 or anything at that point. The capture card is less expensive overall. But PlayStation is not the only thing I'm going to be streaming on, or the platform I'm going to be streaming alone, so there is that to consider as well.
Okay, easy boy.
They'll play your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Cities Radio.
All right, we're going to start adding in.
720p is fine. It's just that I keep forgetting. MOGC no evil monkey.
Italian leather, Italian threading. Pernu is Italian for jean jacket. We take the second best of Milan and with an appropriate markup bring it
And we'll
to
just
you.
start spamming this tile everywhere.
Taste doesn't mean you should
And yes,
have pants.
it's all good.
Pernu apparel. Clothes, but not quite.
You know, I don't actually plan it out like this, but this is not a bad idea. We can do this. See if it'll let me build onto it.
My name is Troy, and you're listening to
Too
Downtown
fast.
on 109.7 FM.
Troy, I think you're awfully smug. Just saying. And I think you know that. Alright, we're not going to fill the rest of this in. Maybe one more row. Just curious. Will it let me actually put those down now? I mean, they can be put on there anyway, but I think it looks better if it's out that far. Right before the lip. Right there. How does that look? Really? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? What's up with that? He's all glitching. So yeah, let's take that all back. Let's take that all back. I don't even like that. I'm sorry. Hold on just a second, guys. Thank you for your patience. This game sometimes, I kid you not. Dupe and a dupe and a dupe and a dupe. Right. I don't want to take the path away, or I could just delete it ad hoc and delete a bunch. So I have to select them individually. Visualization. None of you are special. You're all going. Last call and all. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw in. What is that? The amusement park plaza. And actually, we could probably make the park. Yeah, we can make the park plaza right here. Probably need to extend the park a little further out, but that'll work. So there's that. And that fits better, yeah. So now people can just walk right up on and into the plaza itself. And then we can drag the other stuff around and just kind of fill it in accordingly. So let's go ahead and do that. This goes here to there. And then that straight line back down. Locking that in. Gives everybody the ability to get in from anywhere else. I like that. We can come back through and change all these trees out from these Chinese palms it looks like that they have. The next thing that we can add is... That's the amusement park. There's a souvenir shop. So we can add a souvenir shop right here. Must be inside the park area. Oh, I'm going to make the park area bigger. Hold on just a moment. Alright, so that's there. And now, because we've done that, we should have no problem being able to put these other items in. Let's go back up here. Grab, oh, that was the cafe, right? Yeah. No, we want the souvenir shop right here. Right next to the parking lot so people can get their souvenirs and get out. And we could have multiple copies of each of these. Put some restrooms right next to those. Yeah, I do want them kind of hovering over each other or interlapping. In my opinion, it makes it look better and it gives less room between.
By the way, you can add a taxed access road to it, earn more from the amusement park. It does cost happiness though.
Right, I mean, I could do that, but I've already... I mean, what I've done here is I've got parking places so that people can come in, park their cars, and go into the park itself. So, for example, why does it do that, man? Alright, so there's that one, and then we can go to a 3 on this one. So there's some more parking. So that's all that's around here. It's just that type of parking anyway. Maybe put a tree in and come back in and do some additional detailing. All right, let's go ahead and add in a park cafe here. And then one again over here as well next to the bathrooms. How does that link? Without jittering out? Well, I think that was going to be part and parcel to it. I don't think there was going to be a way to get out of that, getting it to jitter like that. Alright, we want the game booth portions. No, I want the other one. Let's do it that way. Let's go back to this one. The game booth. Right up against it. How does that look? That doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, I could probably get them evened up even better, but it's not like I'm hurting for space either. But at the same token, I wanted to have it look fairly nice and not super, super clustered, but worthwhile. All right, so the carousel, you have a space there for a path. In fact, let's go ahead and
5
throw a
likes
path
on
in.
the stream, heck yeah, brother.
Hey, thank you. I love that. Oh, I guess it's too much. It's already a node, so we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and throw the first carousel right in to that. In fact, let's go ahead and have 2 carousels. How close can I get that carousel? Right there, I guess. Looks good to me. Do I have access to anything else but that one? No, I don't. Now, the other way that I can cheat is I can put other main gates down and have them connect into the same one as well and have those features
you
too.
You almost have 10,000 people living there, but how many dogs?
7. There's only 7 dogs. Oh, alright, yep. Gotta get this going. Let's see, we're going to figure out where this is going to go. And let's go ahead and throw one of the side gates.
1 dog per 1,000 people. Stream hung for me for a bit, got back now, emoji crying face.
Alright, so there's that. And parking, and there's this one, so that gives them some additional way to get in and around. And now we can technically cut this off.
Welcome back, huzzah.
And have this come down
Big
into
smile.
this. We can bring that away. Sorry about that, and about this. And now, for example, so what else do we want? I mean, we have enough space over here. I'm not sure we could put in zoo buildings, right? But we could certainly do, we're doing amusement park. We could do a city zoo, or we could do a nature reserve. Unless you guys think a zoo and amusement park would be really cool together. Oh, okay, so I can't do that, apparently. I thought I could. Thought I'd get away with it. At least I can use some of the assets from them. At least till we make a new park in the future. Alright, but let's go ahead and put the side gate. Oh no, that's not fun. Come on. I guess right there is where we're gonna have to
How
do
much
that.
wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yes. That's how much. Wow, it is a serious Serious decline there. That's one heck of a grade. Into Chippy Land. Bizarro World. Alright, so there's that. There's another side gate here.
You have to be precise when setting landscapes and buildings. It looks tedious.
It can be tedious. If you really care about the grading on the roads, then yes, it's absolutely going to be tedious. There's no way around that. Whoa, come on, autosave. I wasn't paying close enough attention to that. Alright, so let's do a water line from here out. Get that going. And then water line from here out. From here to there.
As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck, if the woodchuck could chuck wood.
Okay. Absolutely, you guys are all correct. Alright, so... there we go, get some water going there. How's this doing?
How many saves could an autosave save if an autosave could save saves?
All of them. Alright, so... there we go.
Allude.
See how well this goes now. All the seagulls are coming to Chippy Land. Alright, what do we name this place, by the way? Mariposa Park. As it ranks up, we can add, maintain it even better. Now, let's see, advertising campaign, $200 a week, but it draws 20% more visitors, so we'll do that. Do you want to have fireworks at night? We haven't even engaged night mode yet. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's give some night tours, recycle garbage, and even more fun. That's going to cost us a significant sum in expenses overall. I know we're only paying $420 a week now, but that's going to raise up pretty quickly. But we've already got a decent amount of entertainment, and we're just waiting for visitors to actually show up. I do hear a bunch of houses and other buildings around us upgrading, so that's always good. While we're waiting for this to upgrade, I'm going to go ahead and check everything else out, like the power and, ooh, that's not good. What kind of other power options do we have?
What was very first record or CD you ever owned?
Geothermal power plant. 80 megawatts. Not ignoring you, give me just a moment here. Geothermal's just loud, right? That's it. That's all there is to it, just loud. Oh wow, that's so cutting it so close. Alright, let's go ahead and add that in. What was the first CD I ever owned? I honestly do not remember. We're gonna get rid of our coal power plants. So we moved up to geothermal. We should have enough power, hopefully, to get through.
Or record.
Alright, what was the first record or CD I ever owned? That I personally bought, or was that I owned?
First CD, huh? For me it could had be Europe, the final countdown.
The final countdown. Well, that took us some significant money, but the benefit is now we can dramatically turn the power way down because we're generating more than sufficient electricity. Let's see how that shakes down. Good, that gives us quite a bit of room for growth, too.
First you bought.
Alright, and Where is that water towers? Where are those water towers? There's 2 there, and they're in no danger of pollution, right? Those aren't. Okay. I thought there was one more.
Guru Troy, and I have a deep question for you.
Oh, over here. Okay.
When the fat lady sings and you're about to kick the bucket, what would you like to have achieved in your life? Fame and fortune? A heart-bred sports car? In the end, do any of these things really matter? What's really important is your friends and your family. Pay them the attention they deserve today. Here's a picture.
Okay. I don't know
You
what he was
don't need
talking
one
about.
water tower, you need 2 right next to each other, next to an abandoned Radio Shack.
Next. Hey, stop making fun of Radio Shack. I still take that seriously. Take my Radio Shack seriously. Alright, so that's barely over. That's good. Let's get rid of that. And we probably don't need the water nearly as big as what it is then, right? Can we bring the water down? No, we can't. Water, we do need a lot more water. Alright, so where's that water tower? Let's go ahead and do that really fast. Let's go grab another water tower.
Dang,
and-
Steam just had Wolfenstein enemy territory giveaway, now GOG has one too.
Alright, I mean, okay. I don't know if it's a good game or not. I've never actually played it. I'm assuming it is, but I've never actually played it. And I don't really have, like, a want to play it, if that makes sense. Okay, come on. Alright, so water needs to come up a tiny bit. Let's go to 95. Power is at way more than adequate. If we can bring power down a little bit then. Down to 82. Alright, how are we doing on fire? Fire is garbage, man. Our fire protection is horrible. No fire protecto. Alright, so let's go ahead. Now that we can afford them and get into the higher capacity. Ooh.
It was some real fun, people have forgotten it, but it largely did more for the MPFPS than Battlefield and COD combined.
I don't be wrong, I like Wolfenstein as a series, I just never got into the newer games.
How many shacks could a Radio Shack shack if a Radio Shack could shack shacks?
All of them? Possibly? At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, though.
I miss the old Wolfenstein games on the original Xbox.
Alright, so that's better police and fire coverage. So that's police coverage. Go back up here. But now we're down. We went through almost all 300,000 that we'd already saved up. But the benefits are going to be pretty substantial if we can pull this off. Maybe I was trying not to put anything on the outside perimeter at all here, but
I can still launch the original Wolfenstein games on PC. Big smile.
see how that helps, because I'm trying to raise the land value even more without breaking the bank.
Will Smith.
As long as he doesn't slap himself, I think he's going to be quite alright. Why does it not raise the fire protection for these? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Alright, there's that one. And we also need one for out here. And we're almost out of money. But I'm hoping... Hello, hello. What happened to my... Did the Chromebook die? No. I think the Chromebook is dead. I think it went bye-bye. It did.
Hi.
Chromebook did. It went dead. So I can try Sage Perkins. Sage Perkins. How you doing, Sage? Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for stopping by the stream today. Welcome to Syn's Arcade.
On this fine Sunday afternoon.
It is just relaxing, trying to build up a small little city that we've got going on here. Everything is low density as of right now.
And you. Welcome, Sage.
How are we losing more money? Where are we losing all the money? Uh-oh, Death Wave. I think that's where we're losing the money from. Oh, no, we're getting the money back. Okay. Alright, actually, wants more residential.
I'm relaxing after losing a fight to the infamous Intel LGA 1155 platform. Big smile. How are we losing more money? I ask myself that question every single day.
No, we're not losing that much money. We're back up. We bounced back. Fire took a bit of a hit, but didn't need to. Maybe. Crime's doing better. I think we're doing better overall. So looking at electricity, we're still on the knife's edge, but we have more than enough room for growth. Water, same there as far as the budget's concerned. Fire protection we can obviously improve, and I do see some money losing in the bottom left corner down next to the money, but it's getting there. As soon as we grow, we may have to start looking at doing these may have to start looking at doing some policies.
To take every breath away?
Well, no, yeah, take every breath away. Well, here's the thing. We're not using really any policies, right? We're not using a lot of these policies. And these get expensive very, very fast. So these are the policies we currently have locked in. Like recycle plastic and recreational use, book fair. We can do that one, but that'll help get more people in.
Start to use some policies as they can improve growth. I have started a YouTube series for cities, Skylines.
Oh, nice.
Otherwise, working on other cities that I'd like to include in the series.
Well, I very much appreciate you stopping by. We're going to encourage biking because that's absolutely free and doesn't hurt anything. We can get that in. What about filtering the electric waste? We could do that. Don't think we need a workers' union or anything just yet. We don't have any taxation policies. So we do have some policies to help build out. Now that we actually have a park, we're going to have to look into...
to call the police if Josie is on a vacation far away in the outfield.
Right. Alright, so let's looking back here at fire. Most of them, this is the only area that's not very happy, and we're going to start building in this forestry area here very soon, so we'll be putting the fire in as it naturally goes. Some of these farm areas are not happy about it. But I could probably juggle some of these around to kind of make this a little bit better. Traffic is flowing pretty good, actually. I think I did pretty good as far as how I went there on the roads. Doesn't look too shabby. These may have to be extended further out, but I'll have to play that in real time as we go through with it. Right, and then looking at our crime rate's actually really good, so that means everything is low in the crime rate area, So I'm not too worried about crime overall. All right, let's look at our overall health care. 262 sick citizens.
We don't need roads.
And we knew these people would be sick because this was the older Excellent Park was the original industrial site, and so obviously there was a lot more pollution in the ground still here. So those people are bound to get sick anyway. It's already written in their insurance policies. These are all very healthy people,
so
thankfully.
We're going after Black Hole Sun?
Yes. Alright, death care. We have one... Come on, autosave. We have one cemetery. We don't have any crematoriums in yet. So we're doing okay so much there. So far, so good. Our health care for... and our birth rate is actually 31%. That's quite good. I like that. We knew the unhealthiest portion was going to be an Excellent Park. Sorry about that, Excellent Park. Alright, so there's that. Elder care. So there's a bunch of old people live in this building right here. Alright. We do have an elder care facility. Cool. But do we have a child care facility? We do have one. Uh-oh, so we're having power issues. Okay. And let's go back over now. So we have a 3% unemployment, which is actually quite good. Way to go, Sin City. Let me get some coffee here. Just rolled over 8,000 people, and 4,100 of those are currently employed, with 5,300 jobs available. We are at the almost hitting the small city milestone, I believe, or we'll hit the big town. Sorry, we'll hit big town at 8,500. So we're right around the corner from that, and that allows us to actually get campus areas so that we can really build into the university with a campus and making a university area too. All right, so now that we've built up a little bit of money as well, we're going to come back to the ore area soon, but right now I want to get the forestry building, get that going. That gives us sawmills, small tree plantations, sawmills, and small log yards. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the plant... Oh, that's right, we said we were going to upgrade the roads. Hold on just a moment. Let's go to there. And upgrade here. So we will keep those there like that. I may end up cutting into that too. This is more of it just so we have the extra side if we need it for like barracks or what have you. All right, so now we've got this going, and we're probably going to put the plantations down on this side, which is good because we already have power and water is not going to be an issue either. So that's always golden there. So let's go ahead and grab the first tree plantations and put that there. Skip one for a path. Skip one for a path. Oh, that was perfect. I couldn't have planned that out better myself. All right, let's go ahead and throw
So since going to plant a lemon tree.
It's
Maybe.
Super Salmon Days down at Fish Brothers.
Super Salmon Days.
Any fish and get a child salmon entree free. You heard right. Bring in any fish and get a free child salmon entree. And
All right.
I mean any fish. Got a swordfish lying around? Bring it in. Got a goldfish you're sick of feeding? Bring it in. Got a fish that's been sitting in the sun for a few days? Bring it in. We'll throw it in with the rest of them. What we do with the fish is nobody's business but ours. Just enjoy your salmon $8.99 with our famous stew.
What we do with the fish is our business, not yours. Don't ask questions. I like that.
Except the shrimp.
Except the shrimp. I love these little commercials. They're fake commercials. They're almost as good as the You Don't Know Jack fake commercials.
Radio, 109.9
or even GTA's. GTA's fake commercials get pretty good too. I can't lie. They're pretty good. Alright. Make sure there's plenty of walkway to get through. So there's that one. Now the next one we're going to put in, once we have the money, is going to be the sawmill and then the small log yard, and I'll put those closer on the other side. We may not need a whole lot of area, much like how the farming seems to do pretty well with only maybe half of the space.
GTA Vice City has the absolutely best in-game radio.
Ah, that's debatable, sir. That is absolutely debatable. Alright. Let's go there. I knew that. I figured that was going to be an issue. I had... Alright, let's go here.
Well, okay, 3 does come close, big smile.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, I don't know. That's kind of debatable. That's fighting words. You start doing stuff like that and it's fighting words. People take that seriously. Let's go off of here. No, off, come on. Down. No, off, down, this way, there. Alright, how large of a gap is that? How are we doing on money? Come on, stop wigging out on me. There we go, thank you. And that's, everything's good here with the exception of this corner. This can come out to this, and then up. There we go, makes everybody happy. Alright, good. So now we're growing these in. We need to wait a little bit, and we can start throwing in one of the sawmills at 15 grand. And then wait another, wait another 20, until 20 or so. Get these going. Now the other benefit of having a lot of the buildings that we have in here for the commercial, which are like locally produced goods, then we have the ability to have those areas fed specifically by our farming and our forestry and our ore areas, and we can even make our own specific specialty, like the bakery, much like how we did with the bakery, where the bakery uses portions of like the flour and stuff like that from, where was it? Yeah, crops, flour, and animal products to make the pastries, which we're apparently selling quite a bit of. People like those pastries. What are you gonna name this pastry place too, by the way? What is the bakery named? Who is the other guy who is in here? Sage Perkins. So we're gonna call this the Sage Perkins
Jukebox Hero, big smile.
Jukebox Hero. And be a jukebox hero. Oops, did I even say... Oh, I did save it. Okay, Sage Perkins Bakery. Sage, you now have a bakery named after you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Not sure if you're still watching or not. Hopefully you come back to Sin City and want to present us in your videos. As a fellow YouTuber, I appreciate that. I can understand why that'd be important. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're up to about 20 grand. So we're going to come back over here.
In and out.
Choose the sawmill. Let's do the sawmill here. And then a small log yard. These don't have to be in the region itself, but we can come in here and grab that and throw that there as well. So now, once they're done, they bring those up, drop them off. Meow. What do you mean, meow? That is not and at all what happened. Why are you making stories up? It's true story. Why are you making them up now? Why would you do that? Why would you say such abhorrent things? That's not even polite. No, I did not do that, and you don't have photographic evidence. Don't yawn at me like that. If only you guys could see this cat. She's so pretty. She's so cute. She certainly has attitude. Alright, and that's there, this is there, and there's that. So these should be growing, because obviously some of these don't need things. Man, now we're getting some good money coming in.
Well, I've got 7 cats, MOGC no evil monkey.
Do you really? You got a lot of cats. Lotso Cato. Yes, see? They agree. 4-lane with bicycle pathing. There we go. People can get back and forth over to this.
Okay, I've got a lot of family members as well.
We probably don't need this path anymore then. Oopsie, did I just leave that person stranded? Alright, so the other thing that we can do to really pump up the fact that this is a... Yes. That this is a forestry area is start laying in some additional trees into the forestry area to help out. That makes it all darker and gray, you know, and more gray. Throw that in. Maybe a little bit of these green trees. Because it really doesn't matter what you put down. Let's see what else. Small bushes. Beech trees.
And you're listening to Downtown Radio.
Some alders. Tree with leaves, whatever that is. It's a tree with leaves. Another tree with leaves. And then some oak trees. Maybe give it a little bit of dash of color and add some salt. Make sure you rotisserie on 350. Kind of makes this look better now. Alright, what kind of trees are we growing over here? We need a name for the forestry area as well. Alright, so there's beech. Let's get some conifers going here. That's beech, and here we can do alders. So we have 3 different options. The sawmill. Let's get plain timber and raw forest in. How are we doing as far as this is concerned? 48% full. Maybe we can throw in another warehouse like we've done for the other industries. Throw in a small warehouse over here. And we want unique zone forestry products. Just realized, is that a 2-way or just a 1-way? That is a 1-way. My bad. Alright, there's that, and we're gonna come back and throw more pathing down. Alright, down here. Grab that. Throw that there. In fact, now we can draw this across too and get more people to walk over to work. Alright. Might even be able to start building in some more residential right here too if we wanted. Although I'm thinking more commercial and kind of give a commercial band across, even though most of the commercial's been down this way. Because we really haven't been focusing as many as we could into the commercial. Ouch. In fact, let's go ahead and do some of that. Leave that forestry there. That's the forest. Maybe make all of this commercial. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then this can be residential. We'll do that. I ain't scared. We can do this.
I think you need more commercial.
I think so too. I think it's a really good idea. Alright, let's go there. Check all the water. All this water is good. How are we doing on budget concern is good. Okay, so now that's growing in. We'll let this run. I'll be right back. We're still live, right? Are we still good? We're still live, I think. Looks like we're still live. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I wanted to try to go charge the Chromebook and forgot that I had not put the charger back after we came back from our recent trip picking up the Basilisk.
By the way, Sin, if you need more ideas for industrial park names, how does 9-inch nails sound to you, big smile?
I like that idea. So we'll do this. Let's go ahead and put that in where it's it's more fitting for the forestry, right? I like that idea. Helps if I could type around it. Having her. There we go. Okay, so we're having a problem with workers just like the other area. Trying to find workers in the area. Maybe we can get them. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Oh, we're growing slow again. 2030. Sped it back up again. But look at that. 15 grand a week? I can't complain about that. That's not too shabby. In fact, we need to look into we need to actually look into this too. Post office. Let's see here. If I put that there, will that touch everybody?
This is Downtown Radio, and I'm Troy. I once read that the definition of luck is when opportunity meets.
Okay, so there's that.
So true. I mean,
we dramatically need a lot more recycling, unfortunately. That's one of the only things we need a lot of. So let's go ahead and throw recycling there, and there.
Doesn't knock twice.
Throw one right here and one right there. And we're going to have to move some of those. You come over here. And then you can probably stay there, I guess. No, you can come over this way. There. There. And well, I may have to, because the recycling, unfortunately, recycling, you as you would think, it actually creates a lot of pollution. A lot more pollution than you would normally believe. But I'm going to have to eventually get out to an area maybe further out here where the recycling comes all the way out and just make that one whole area. Or on the back portion. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to play with that. As this, as anybody who's been keeping along on the last couple of live streams has been paying attention to, the city has been growing in small strides, bit by bit by bit. Just because we were trying to, you know, it's growing. The way it's growing, it's just very modular. So a lot of things are growing in tandem. Like this initially was all residential and is now a farm and residential area. This was originally an industrial area, but is now you know, leaning into our now level 3. Wow, very cool. Level 3. That is very, very cool. Look at that. 518 at 670 workers. So we have more than enough workers to hit the next level anyway. What do you need, Ryoki? You have treats in the ball. You have to work for them.
Sim,
I'm not just going to give them
popularity?
to you.
Something's bad. -15.
Oh, down below? Okay, you know, that's the number of people who are moving in. As long as that happy face to the right of that number is accurate, or is a smiley face, then we're good. We're golden. We just had people who are moving in and moving out. So, that just kind of went with the territory. What are we at, though, on... Let's see here. On education, elementary's great. We have enough elementary coverage to go for a while. Some spotty areas here or there, but it's probably parents who don't believe in vaccinating or immunizing their kids as well. So we'll just leave that in strat. But we do need another high school because we dramatically are behind on high schools. Let's go ahead and add one of those. That might be part and partial to it.
But it's back up now.
58 grand. Alright, so there. I like these high schools instead. And let's throw a high school down here by the beach area, beachish, whatever, the river area, to make those kids a lot more popular in the long run. How does that do? That gives us good there. Remember, we're not gonna do the college yet, only because for university, I really want to be able to do something very nice for the university. All right, here's another. All right, some more public libraries. Make me happy, and it makes them happy. More importantly, it raises the land value in the area. Makes them higher educated, which means that they're going to create less garbage and give us more taxes in return. So that helps really well. That'll help out quite a bit, make a lot more educated people. And they're worth their weight in gold. So, technically, in my opinion, public libraries hopefully will never die. But we shall see. Alright, now I think it's probably going to be the same thing like we had before with the ore industry over here in the forestry industry. I'm going to wait until there's some more money, and then we're going to do another layer of each of these buildings and see if that will help us grow a little bit faster. I mean, we're making, what, almost between 7 and 10 grand a week, so we're not doing too bad. We could probably slim some stuff off, Let's go ahead and really seriously have to consider. We really have to consider. Hold on. Oh. What is the road condition? We don't need that right now. How much is another one of those? Post office. Where do I want this? I mean, I could do the one right here. That'd make a lot of people happy. Is that going to help at all? Oh, it takes for them to actually go by to each of the buildings. Okay, gotcha. So for that, it's this guy right here. These two guys. And every time they touch or they go by... Oh, okay. Alright. I'm just making sure. Alright, let's throw another one here. Since they're only $6,000, and that'll help. Help raise some money up. It's never a bad idea. That's in, right? Actually, let's do one right here. That'll help the forestry area too. Plus we can get some money. I believe there's a policy for that as well. Oh, automated sorting. So it increases mail capacity by 10%. It costs $300 cents per city building. But we're also going to have like this one, where it reduces the mail accumulation, but we give out free Wi-Fi, but it costs 2 cents per building. That is very expensive, and that's something that you add when you don't really have to worry about money. When you have several million in the coffers, public coffers to work with. Let's see, we could probably do this as well for the whole region. And that'll help boost our parks even more. They only want residential. So maybe we come out and add another residential area out here. But I'm still thinking if we want to take this, it's already 3 stars. If we want to take it to 5 stars, are we going to need all of the rest of this area? Right? Because some of those buildings at the end have got to be pretty large. I have to assume as such, right? Or buildings. So we have raw mineral storage. I wish it would tell you, like, how large, how large the building is without actually having to, like, pull one out to put on the street. So, like, for this one is, what is that? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Some of those buildings are large boys.
Yeah, they are large boys. Yeah, they are. And you want to make sure you have enough space accordingly or planned out to be able to make room for those. That's why I don't even like the fact how I did these roads, but I was trying not to put the buildings on the corners because I knew that I was going to have to extend these roads out anyway. Look at the guy with his fancy car. Look at Bob over there with his fancy red car. So he needs to go egg Bob's car. We should probably line these two up. Alright, let's go there and... I like this music. Likes it a lot. Oh, come on.
I have 2 cats.
You have 2 cats? What is up with that wonky row? Oh, it's because they're not even. One of them is off by another, by one. Wow, listen to all those buildings leveling up. I love it. Good stuff. Bing, 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 bing. All right, how are we looking on traffic? That's the one thing I really have not looked at in a while. We just lost some losing money, losing a little less money, losing more money, losing even more money. What's going on with the money? Okay, now we're back to profit. So we're almost to 8,800. We've got to figure out a way to squeeze out some more people. We've got to find a way to build Mariposa Park up, because there's still not enough people coming through Mariposa Park. All right, let's let me try to work on that too. All right, come here. Stop sinking.
I'm not sure why the park is so empty.
We'll have to work on that. That's what we're going to figure out. That's one of the good things I like about this game, is that it does give you problem solving to work with. Oh, that is too short, too long. All right. Let's come out from here. And I'll go out further than I need. That
Might
works.
be another traffic bug.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Give me just a second. Because so what I want to do with this area right here inside the park is basically make my own little park area. But let me take a look. Yeah, you're right. We didn't even take a look at traffic. All right, so here's the city now from above. We could even go into nighttime. I haven't added that yet. But she looks pretty good. She looks pretty, I think. It's pretty getting there. It's getting there. I think maybe we could add more residential on this side. And then if we have to, we'll just cut right back into it with the ore once we start building the ore out. I still want to leave like this area down here. This is flat. It does not have the incline. So what I'm thinking is that we're probably going to end up making a cargo stop up here and a residential stop for the train here. And get that way we have those going in. That way the other stuff can go out via cargo as well, hub. So that's something that we're going to possibly lean into. We still have to decide which tiles we're going to take to, but let's go ahead and look at our traffic. 85%. Wow, that is actually really, really good. Really good. Welcome back, Sage. By the way, I don't know if you saw or not, but I don't know if you were watching, but we have, where is it at? I believe it is right here. The Sage Perkins Bakery is making some substantial profits. Not like killer profits, but it's getting there. It is getting there. Now, we're only set to 100% production rate. It is what it is. But I can't complain for a city like this, almost at 8,500 people, and we have an 80%-ish transportation rate, or traffic rate. Hey, we just hit 8,500. Wow, there we go. So now we seriously need to, we have a new area that we can expand into. Did we already get a new area? We did once before, I think. 2 times before. So we have enough we can build into quite a bit now. The next one is Small City, which gives us access to the trains finally. So we're waiting for that one. But we're currently looking at being able to put in a college as well, which is going to help boost up a bunch of what we've already got, and probably get a lot of our buildings up to level 5 on residential, and certainly help with some income there. That's something that we could probably save some money on and make some money on at the same time. Plus, it gives us opportunity to get into, like it says, trade school campus area. We can do a trade school, which is probably our best bet because we have so many industries in the area, is to kind of lean into that and start working on the trade schools as well. But that's probably all going to be next episode, because I'll be honest with you, it's already 3:30. I'm kind of tired. I'm not used to streaming this long. Let me stick around for just a tiny bit. Education boost. A lot of policies. We get a lot of policies here. Advertising, free lunch. We really need to talk about mass transportation fairly soon. Blimp pathways. We could put blimps in the city. Everybody flies around by blimp. Lots and lots of stuff. Metro stations, so we do get metro finally. University. A bunch of different items here. Solar updraft towers. High capacity police headquarters. We get a lot of different things here, so that's not too shabby whatsoever. We're already up over 100 grand again in profits, so we're not doing too bad. We need to get this park rolling. We need to get 9 Inch Nails Woods rolling, so we're going to actually focus on that one really quick while we can. Alright, so we did 3 tree plantations before. We're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And I just took that out, didn't I? Wow, I did. Way to go, Sin. Way to go. Move that over by 1. No, I said 1. What? Are you a little spastic there? Okay, so we are going to use the small. Is that one way? Oh, that's right before, huh? Okay. In there. Go back and fix the pathway that Sin broke, because he's a Way to go, Sin. Way to go. Guy owes me money anyway. Alright, so let's throw this here and down here. Make a very pretty and beautiful forest area. We're going to go back over and choose these out. Now that one is this, what is this? That's conifers. Conifers there. That makes this one beech. And then this one was going to be alder. Or alder, excuse me. Alright, so that works. And do we need an additional one here? We can probably get it, so now we've got enough money coming in. Another sawmill. Let's do a sawmill there, and then another log yard. Right there, and that should be able to get us the power over too. So we should be good here. Did I put a warehouse in? I did over there. Okay. Alright, we're just going to have to keep an eye on 9 Inch Nails Woods and see how well that forestry area grows in. Everything's coming back out in good golden here. Okay. Looking good. This is up to 3. The park. Alright, so we were going to fill in that detail. Alright, let me go ahead and start working on that really quick. So I know I said it was going to go, but this is kind of more enticing to do. And I'm still learning how to do it, so bear with me on this. Alright, so let's see how good we can get this detail work to go. If I can carry this square on. Nope. Oh, one more. Oh, nice, right there. Hey, oh. Border around. Okay, well I didn't want to put it there anyway. Thanks. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Wow, I couldn't have planned that better. Honestly, I could not have planned that better. I think we'll leave the trees. It's a smarter idea anyway, right? Is leave the trees. Nice. Okay, so that opens up another little parkway here, and then we can go ahead and grab amusement tables, right? We can put in one of these directional markers and really get the detail work in. I know a lot of people like time-lapse. I like watching the time-lapse ones, so I'm willing to bet other people like them too. Amusement park bench. Put one right there. You can't really see it very well. I wish you could draw this stuff from the ground. You know, remember I was showing you you guys could sit on the ground itself, or walk around on the ground itself as an NPC or a giraffe or whatever. That's where I wish you could do a lot of this fine-tune work. I know on PC you can zoom in much better than you can on console. That's just one of the benefits, multiple benefits. And I know it's weird, but I want to add them because if I wanted, I would like trees or tables around a tree. And why not? Round tables around a tree? Sounds like a great idea to me. Come on. There. I guess that works. They're really crowded, but oh well. Here, let me see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's really too crowded. Okay, we can get rid of one of these. I think we'll get rid of that one. That's way too crowded. All right. And let's see, can we also put down some... It won't let me, will it? Oh man, I was hoping. Alright. Alright, that's good there. What else can we put down? Yeah, I've got all kinds of different props that we can put in. So for example, we can have like these tables that people will actually apparently sit down at. I thought all of them would sit down at other ones, but they will actually come and sit down at these. So maybe we have like one set here, lined up into the square as best as possible. Supposed to change the color each time at random. Over one more. Why does it keep jumping two? Watch, none of these are going to be lined up. It just looks like that from the sky. Man, why? You guys can't do any of the work right there? No, we can. Yeah, none of those are lined up correctly. Wow. This is how it goes, people. This is how it goes. Actually, those kind of fit really, really well with the amusement park theme anyway. They really do. I like that. That's very cool. What else are we going to put down here? We're going to put down a sign right here and a diagonal. So there's that one. We can put down a balloon cart. Maybe this guy's selling balloon carts right here. There's one there and one here. Let's see what else. The little kiddie rides. Make sure they stay in the shade a little bit. So we'll put one of those fake cars down here and a magic unicorn kiddie ride over this way. Facing back. Alright, looks good. Let's see here. Coin games. We can throw these all over the place. Right? Because these are just little miniature coin games come off. Oh, cotton candy. Alright, we'll throw cotton candy over here. And right there, and then one more right here maybe, and then we have to get rid throw the trash away, so we want them to use the university trash bin. Liberal art, yeah, I like. Oh, we'll just do liberal arts trash can. All right. We'll just use the intersection points for those. Boom right there. Boom right there. And are there amusement park lights? I know there were. I thought I saw them. Yeah, there we go. Street lights. And we'll put maybe one here. Right on the edge of... Nope. Right here on the edge. Turning it around. So yes, unfortunately I cannot make them as detailed as PC can. But I have a lot of heart and I try. So hopefully that counts for something. There. Try to be as precise as possible. The good thing about putting these down and the fact that they actually grid it out really well leans very well into being able to, I don't know, it just looked nice in general. It grids up pretty good. It's almost like it snaps to it. Alright, let's throw that on here. Alright, so that's the beginning of that. That's still not helping us. We're up to almost 200 grand again, which is good. But the park is just not doing as well as I'd hoped. It looks like this other stuff around them is not doing very well either. Let's go in here. We're not spending any money there. All those are eating us. Actually, no. Expenses are almost 10. We're making almost 10 grand extra. That's not too bad. All right, let's get rid of some of these. Can I make a small? What is that? What area is this? Ooh. So leaning into this. Because that's for the park, right? Alright, so let's take this out. Carve into this just a bit here. And what I'd like to do is have this come up and over and in and maybe into this area as well. So what I'd like to do is actually make this like a tourist area, because I think we have offices that are built up too, and while we don't have anything that's growing per se or demand for industrial, and we probably won't for a long time with all the other industrial stuff we've got going on, we could at least start trying to get some tourism in. So there's that, and we need a tourism. Here, actually, we'll just do that. I think that's a great name. We'll just do that. So, oh, this is for the park, huh? Alright, it is for the park. Alright, go here. We're going to change this to University City style. We are going to change the name to... Actually, no, we're just going to do it this way. Because I would go to a park that smelled like hickory smoke. This is my word. That's how it goes. That's how we're doing it. Recycling. Okay. Alright, but the whole reason we did that is so that we could have tourism. And we can put in some office buildings. We're going to make that office there. And the rest of this would be... But because this would be it'd be actually tourism. So, hopefully that's how that works out. I didn't mean for this all to grid out like it has become. I wanted to have separations. But that's the other thing we've got left, is we need to look into what areas we're going to grow into. Now, I don't think we should grow into this area over here to the right, because all of the sewage is draining downriver and into that wonderful lake. We're going to eventually have to spend quite a good sum of money to clean that lake back up. So, that leaves us a good substantial chunk of the next tile that's filled by this giant interchange. We can take this one, which has oil, but we are having struggling issues getting our ore and actually all three, the ore, the farming, and the forestry industries up. So I'm not sure that leaning into that per se is something we need to do right now. So that really doesn't give us very many options unless we ignore one area to begin with and then come back around to it later on. Oh yeah, this other area over here. So this wing, what does that have? That has, more ore, but it also is upstream.
Hey, I am back.
Hey, welcome back, SK. Appreciate that. Alright, so it looks like Our river comes right towards us. That is down, moving down river there. Comes this way. So we're discussing which next tile or which area we are going to take. Because I have 3 that I can pick up. And it's only because we're going to need to obviously grow to the next part. We need to substantially grow our industries as we're growing our farming, ore, and glass, you know, as well as our forestry industries. We are obviously going to need a lot more commercial to back all of that, and we are nearly at our peak residential demand. So we've got a lot of options to grow without making more of it, or almost all of it, sprawl, which is what I was trying to prevent to begin with, and we'll come back and clean up later on. As this basically says that this is north.
Crossing the river, but realistically would be left or right.
Well, we have 3 we can purchase, so I don't know. What do you think? If this is supposed to technically be north, then like take, you know, basically the direction. Which way should we grow? Now this one has a train line right here, but I don't know that the train line goes further. This next one back on this side has just the interchange, and that's more residential. Like I can build that entire thing out to be residential. May even have to take I could make that whole interchange underground. It would suck, but I could do it. That would save all that space. But I'm not sure it's worth it to do it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Which way should I grow? If this is the north, right? As soon as even if I switch it back this way, right? Does it change it when I go there? Oh no, it makes that north too. So I guess not any of these could be north. I don't know which side is north. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the way the sun came up. Considering this, it's always sunny out. It's always sunny out.
No, I think it is nicer to have the interchange overground.
Alright, I'm not sure which way we should grow on this. I mean, we could technically take this next area and just not go anywhere near the left. So build into oil. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Let's use the interchange as the north point then, right? As this is pointing north. So, using this, we own this center one, and we can go out for an additional 3 if we need them. And it doesn't matter how we grow. If you want to be able to see all of it. Maybe that helps make a better decision. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Because we may have to come back on next episode and talk about this. But I'll be right back.
Just look at how trends go in cycles. What was cool in the 60s was totally lame in the 70s. Then, right out of the blue, the very same clothes and the very same shoes shoot right back into style again. That's funny. Well, here's another tune for you.
All right. Well, let's leave this for next time. This is the Lord of Sin with power issues. They're having power issues over here. How are you guys having power issues? Oh, that's how you're having power issues.
I think right or left would make more sense, but I like the idea of the south one. It's a nicer pace.
Nicer pace coming back this way. Yes, we really don't need the ore if we can have any issues with this ore field here, which is even denser. And then I guess we could take... Let's see, where would we cross? Probably cross here, road-wise. And then maybe here and make the pathway above it. I'm not sure. Huh. Do you guys really want... I mean, it's not a very big river. Do you guys really want bridges in Sin City? How about we leave that open? If you guys like it, we do have the recording. SK, I appreciate it. Everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Excellent. SK99, nice. Shibble. And we can discuss this in chat. We can discuss this in the comments after the fact. But this is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade saying thank you so much for coming out again today and helping just chill with me and hanging out and building this city together. Because you guys get to make, executive decisions, so to speak, too. So I appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for your time. Have a happy and safe night.
I think I need some sleep.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate it, you guys. Have a great one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe join the Discord. We have lots of other discussions and lots more content in the future. Have a great one, and I'll see you
See you next time.
See you next time. Take care.